Warrior Nurse Short Story by JameliaAlicia. Walking into the city was like walking into a crowded village of people, yet it felt as if a group of people were ambushing her toward the hospital building. This will not be an easy morning. This is what was going on in Cora's mind as she walked on a sunny day in the city of New York. It was coming up to the summer season and spring was ending in the middle of June. Instead of being excited for the new season, Cora's mind was fixed on the patients in Forest Green Hospital in the south of New York. She had a busy schedule of patients to look after, and that's what she cared about: saving lives. Perhaps Cora wondered that her heart was too humble and soft for the hardness of everyday living, but she learned over time she replaced this softening with courage and resilience to do her job. Cora did not just help patients, she was a nurse who helped doctors as well. Her invisibility was her strength because she was not made to be seen, she was made to be behind the scenes of what was happening in the hospital, and that was her weapon. She turned that weapon into a skill of becoming an apprentice nurse in the Forest Green Hospital. Her silence was sometimes disguised as a rebellious act of kindness, replaced by actions rather than words. Cora did not speak. She remained in hibernation among the nurses in the building, not as a sign of cowardice, but a sign of hard work and maturity. At the age of 23, she already knew the meaning of hard work and teamwork, which did not come to her as fear, but as a new way to survive in the working world. Cora at times felt like lying next to fear, and other times she embraced arms with endurance because no one wanted to admit the word death, because many have survived. She worked through the day with resilience, never looking back, and that was the power of being young, not looking back on life because life was too short. A lesson learned at her time working in the hospital is to take each day as it comes, because you do not know what the state of each patient will be like. Cora sometimes wondered if in her job she would find the answer she was looking for in incurable diseases, and that was a challenge. She learned to accept that the doctors and scientists have not reached a conclusion on finding a curable treatment for diseases that happen in today's society. That was healing, knowing you can't be God in every situation and you can only be an angel for God on earth. After this moment of reflection, Cora decided to go outside the hospital for some fresh air. The hospital had a garden behind the building. It was described as a circular maze of flowers facing the windows of the hospital. Birds often went to the trees in the garden and made their nest and communicated with the other creatures of the garden. She did not speak, but allowed her breath to follow the rhythm of the stream of water from the bird bath. Cora hummed a tune while the birds were twitting, shut her eyes and smiled against the rays of the sun. It was a warm spring afternoon, and she decided to let go of the pressures of work and focus on the current moment, the moment of looking after patients and ensuring everyone is happy, because happiness was a cure. A daily dose is needed for patients whose lives are on the line. Who knows, her dream of becoming a doctor was aligned with nature. After being a garden of warmth, she walked back into the hospital knowing her worth was counted in days and years of her passions.